with the Arizona Department of Education, I do have that opportunity to expand education to help people enter education and make things better for our youth and our students here. And as a third generation Arizonan, it was just one of those things that I want to make a bigger role. And I think working for the state of Arizona allows me to do that. I love my team. I have a great team. When I first started, I was just me in this role. But in that time, the Superintendent Hoffman created the educator recruitment and retention team. So I now have a director and two other ladies working with me that work on recruitment and retention as well. And just that sense of camaraderie we have and closeness has been great. I like being in downtown Phoenix. I do live out in the West Side Valley, but it is nice to come and be around Phoenix that's changing in downtown, and that makes things great. I would say the knowledge is just the sequence that you're able. You follow a series of steps in the military. They teach you to, pay attention to detail. And I would say how that helped prepare me is, one, I'm able to complete a task and also be able to use critical thinking skills to take different options and look at different pathways to get the job done. Also, the training leadership as I progressed through the ranks, the leadership courses that the military offered me was able to allow me to be a good manager and perform well at any job that I did. And not really having to have someone hold my hand and guide me. I was able to, think on my own, react appropriately. And that's one thing the Navy or any military branch is always good at, is be able to get you to think on your feet and make appropriate decisions. The government always needs to run. It always needs to have people in the background making things happen. And that's one thing that you should really consider is, if you're leaving the service, if you didn't retire or you just did a period of time, think about the stability factor. Think about how if you had to change jobs every few years, that's really adds stress to not only yourself, but your family. And when you work with the government, you're able to, have stability. Know that every day you're coming to a place that is not going to close its doors, that it provides great benefits, and not only to yourself and your family, but that sense that, at the end, when you do your time for the state, you'll have a retirement available to you. And not very many organizations are offering that nowadays. Just like in the military, there's all kinds of strange jobs, titles, rates, roles that are out there. Same thing that happens in Arizona state government. There is every job possible you can think of. It just may be under a different title or a different job description. But in actuality, every job that's in the military can translate over into the state of Arizona in many, many multiple paths. If you're working food service, you could be a health inspector or you're a welder. There's all types of jobs in the transportation department, or in Department of Education to be a teacher, for example, or a teacher leader. So there's quite a few options that are out there, and the sky's the limit here in Arizona.